This video was meant to be shot outside, but obviously that's not going to happen. But let's not let the rain stop us, and today I'm going to be showing you what's on my LG G2. So of course this is one of the most fun videos to do for any tech reviewer, as we basically get to show you everything that we have going on our phone. In this case, this is the LG G2. As you can see, I do have the black AT&T version, and we're going to start off with what case I'm using for my LG G2. So for my G2, I'm using a Poetic flip case, and it's actually also a wallet case, and that's one of the main reasons I got it. So I'll have the link down below for you guys to purchase this case. On the outside, it's made out of a very nice grippy material, and on the inside of the case, we get this really nice feeling soft fabric. As I said, the main reason I really like it is that I can fit my cards in there, and that's one of my problems. I'm always losing my wallet, so it's really nice to have my phone and wallet all in one, as I definitely never lose any of my phones. When it comes to software, I am running CyanogenMod 11, as I feel like that's the most stable ROM out for the LG G2, and it also gives me the latest version of Android. If you know me, I really hate custom UIs like Samsung's or LG's, and CyanogenMod does a good thing of giving me the features that I really want and I find useful. If you want to see a full review of the CyanogenMod ROM for the G2, I'll have it down below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. Now moving on to my launcher, I am running Nova Launcher, and I have three main home screens. The main home screen just has all the apps I use the most, and on the left side I have a huge Flipboard widget, as that is my preferred news app. I just find it the most useful. The main reason why I prefer Flipboard over any other news app is it lets me pick out specific sources that I want to get my news from, and the best part is it also does this while giving you a very elegant UI that just looks good from whatever you do, the flipping to actually going into the pages. And then onto the very right, I have the Falcon Pro Twitter widget, which basically gives me a whole functional Twitter app in the size of a widget, and I don't have to enter any app. So I am also a really big sports fan, and the main sport app that I use is The Score. It's by far my favorite sports app, from the notifications it gives me to just how it separates every single section from score to standings. And my favorite part is they have this top news section, which looks really nice. Once it loads up, it gives you this really nice UI of all the breaking news in sports, and whenever you open one up, it also doesn't take you to the main web page, but also gives you a nice and fast UI and experience. So let's quickly hop up into the app drawer where I have most of my apps. The first one that I want to show you is Adaway. I'll have a link down below for you guys to download this too, as it's not from the Play Store, but it lets you remove all the ads that you get on anything. Next is an app called B&H, which basically is for buying any camera gear, lighting gear, computers, and it's basically like eBay, something like that. You could try it out. And after that, we have some other apps like the Falcon widget that I showed before. I do use Evernote. Also, I do have Flappy Birds installed. I'm sure you guys all have that probably installed by now, and it's just the game that everyone's playing at school, so you always have to try that out. Up next, we have an app called Flashify, and this is actually what I use to install my custom recovery clockwork mod, and it's a lot easier than having to connect it to your computer. If you have an LG G2, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, you could go in here and install any basically ROMs, gaps, whatever you want to flash through recovery, you could flash through this app, and it puts it in a very nice looking UI, and it's fast, it's smooth, and that's basically what you want in an app like that. After that, I do use the stock file manager that CyanogenMod includes. I also do have Foursquare, basic apps that you guys probably already heard of. As I said, I do use Nova Launcher, and then I also have some Pebble apps down there, which I do have a Pebble smartwatch, so I do use those. And I am getting the Pebble Steel soon, so that'll be fun. I'll make some videos with that. And when we swipe to the last page, I do have ROM Manager to flash ROMs. I'm sure you're familiar with that. I also do have Super SU. And then under that, I have an app called Viber, which basically works like Skype and lets you call anyone you want. So to get my wallpapers, I use the app Zedge, and I reviewed this app and I've mentioned it a million times. So whenever you see me with a wallpaper on my phone that you might like, I probably got it from this app. Basically, it makes it really easy. You just click download, set to whichever wallpaper you want, and it sets it very quickly and perfectly aligned to your device. So that's exactly what you want with an app like that. Last but definitely not least is probably the app that I use the most on my G2, and that's XDA Premium. So it does cost $2. You could get a free version, but basically what it allows me to do is go and install any ROM that I want for my specific device. Now, they have a whole lot of devices for you to look through with guides on how to root your device and just everything, even for a noob, that would make it a lot easier. So if you're interested in that, you could definitely download that app. Highly recommended app, and by far one of my favorite apps that I use. And that's where I get most of my ROMs. So guys, I hope you found a new app from this video and I maybe helped you out to get something cool on your G2. Guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe down below. And thanks for watching.